Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, online tutorial. So today we're going to learn Shaolin Kung Fu again. Yes, welcome back to our channel. So previous videos we did foundation, and today we are going to continue our foundation. So the next foundation we're going to do is called Li He Tui, or in other words called the inside kick. So I hope you guys have done some stretch, some warming up before this tutorial. And if you don't know how to stretch, we have tutorial video for the stretch. So make sure follow along and just make sure proper stretch. Prepare your body before follow this video. As you guys know, so assuming you guys have done the very basic foundation already. For example, the preparation and the finishing position. The preparation is 预备式 and the finishing position is 收式. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys know how to do that already. So next, let's do the inside kick. So basically, inside kick is super simple. As long as you guys know how to do the front kick, so the inside kick will become much easier. Of course, later on we will learn outside exactly the same, and also the side kick will be exactly the same. Okay, now let's talk about inside kick. Inside kick, the preparation is exactly the same as the front. Okay, I'll quickly go through again like this. So that's preparation, keep your arms straight. So inside kick, I'm gonna demonstrate. Okay, so one version is without hands, another version is with hands. So you kick your hands or kick without hands. So the first things first, we're going to do kick without hand. Okay, so I'm gonna from over here. So the preparation, like that. First one, keep your legs straight, just demonstrate. 1, 2. So the finishing position. So I demonstrate again from the side. Like that. 1, 2, and stop. Okay. As you can see, the movement, actual movement is really easy. So let's talk about the techniques first. So the technique, the preparation, just same as normal. I'm not talking about too much the preparation anymore. Assuming you guys have done it already. So your from the preparation, so basically your legs, okay, we're going to talk about the footwork first. So your right foot, if I kick my right first, I'm going to kick from outside, then kick inwards. Make sure your legs straight. When you kick in, so your footwork is going to be like this. Your body almost forward, but your body tiny bit turning 45 degrees. But don't overturn. This is overturn. Okay. So when you kick, just a tiny bit turning, that will be fine, especially for beginners. So of course, when you kick your left, then your right leg gonna be step forward, and then you're gonna kick another left one exactly the same. So you see my body almost turning towards 45 degrees, and then same otherwise. So when you are landing, your foot is gonna be landing like toe landing, same as the front. Then you back together. So you kick another one exactly the same, toe landing, then you feet together. Okay. So that's your foot work, really easy. Now let's talk about your legs. Your legs, as you can see, is straight out, straight in. So don't bend your legs. The common mistake, which is we going to cover later on, but going to tell you at the same time. So like this, your legs are bending. Okay, so your legs bending like that. So make sure to keep your leg completely straight. So once your leg straight, what happened? Yeah, so you can see, you guys, look. So my hip, I use my hip automatically. What happens if you bend your knee, so you don't use your hip as much? So make sure to keep your legs completely straight. Okay? Now your body. So that's your foot and your legs. And next one, we're talking about body. Your body, of course, whenever you kick, your body make sure straight. When you kick, so keep your body straight, okay? So try to not bending, okay? So keep completely straight, all right? So that's your footwork, that's your legs, and that's how you do your upper body. And your arms, again, straight as well. So when you kick, you always look forwards, okay? So don't look down. Don't ever look down, okay? So that, and at the same time, right now, of course, we kind of talking about the common mistake at the same time, but we're gonna try to go through again in a minute. But right now, okay, I'm gonna demonstrate one more time, and then if you guys would like to follow along, that'd be great. Okay, so I demonstrate one more time front kick. We're gonna kick 2 times again, okay? Like this. Okay, the first kick. Okay, my body, my arms. Second, my arms. And then stop positions, your left foot. Okay, so I'm gonna kick it this way one more time. Position. First kick. Second kick. Stop. Let's talk about common mistake first before we do it together. Otherwise, there's no point talking about the common mistake after we do after the kicks, right? The common mistake, as I mentioned earlier, we pretty much talking about it already. So number one, okay, so we're talking about the footwork. Okay, the common mistake, your foot, you're landing too much forwards. Yeah, to avoid that, so make sure you land your toe sliding back. Yeah, you kick up. You kick, sliding a little bit forward, sliding back. So in this way, you can also to avoid to lose your balance. Okay, so for example, if I kick like that, this is our kick, our landing, and I cross my leg. So what happens after that? Then you will more likely gonna lose your balance. Okay, so make sure always, yeah, don't turn it too much, land forward, sliding back. So second thing is, as I mentioned earlier, so keep your legs straight. Use more hip, okay? So legs straight, more hip. What I mean by that, look, legs straight, more hip. Legs straight, more hip. Now if I don't use a hip, look, yeah, this is like almost, you know that dynamic, yeah, real small. So you gotta literally, your leg from outside, literally kick in, yeah, kick inwards. So you hip, so you kick, your legs kick from out, look, my legs, yeah, from outside, kick in. From outside, kick in, okay? So in this way, you can feel your hip, okay? So keep that area straight. Then we're talking about upper body earlier already, just quickly mention that, so make sure to keep your arms and your back straight. The common mistake, if I do it this way, so whenever you kick, you're doing like, yeah, so if I kick like this way, you move your hands forwards. And also, because especially if you don't stretch enough, what happens is like your legs muscles and will pulling your shoulder, so your shoulder kind of automatically forwards. Okay, so to avoid that, so start with, you can move a tiny bit forward, especially for beginners. If a little bit, that's okay. But slowly, try to keep your arm completely straight. In this way, you can really open your upper body as well. So after practice for a few months, usually for the kicks, you should take 2 to 3 months. You kind of get your structure, your body structure ready. So make sure to practice. Bend a little bit, okay. Try to avoid bend too much, okay? So finally is your expression. As we mentioned earlier, so try to not look down, always look forward, okay? Your eyes always look forwards. Kick the direction, look at the direction where you're kicking. Okay, so that's obviously without hands. So we're gonna talk about with hands in a minute. With hands, all you need to do is just kick on your hands, that's all. So that's all the basically common mistakes And also we're talking about how to avoid the common mistakes as well. Now let's do it together. Let's kick this movement together. So I'm not kicking that many, same as before. We are gonna kick 4 times forwards. I'm gonna kick 4 times this way. So hopefully you guys will get a idea how to do this. Then you can practice it. You can practice it anywhere really. Okay, so let's do the kicks. I'm gonna kick forward. Okay, ready position. First kick, 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, and then stop. Okay, so I'm gonna kick towards this way. I'm gonna kick 4 times again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. So obviously that's without hands. As you guys can see, with my landing, because of the landing, I land quite really quick. Yes, when I'm landing, really quick. I'm not landing like forward, then sliding back. But I'm still doing it, but in a really quick movement. So this area we call smooth, how you're gonna make the movement smooth, okay? So to doing that, so basically as soon as you land, you slide back straight away. Don't pause. So means like this, look. Yeah, so you kick, as you kick, you slide back straight away. So don't need a pause forward, then slide back, because that will become 2 movements. Try to avoid that as well. Yeah, try to make the movement more smooth. Okay, so that's how you do the kick without hands. Now, how you kick with hands, really easy as well. So basically, when you kick, all right. So look at my left hand. Probably in a camera angle, you see my arms like this, quite too high, whatever. Yeah. So make sure your hands level to your shoulder. When you kick, look at my left hand like this. Okay, where you're kicking at, you're kicking this is your foot, right? You kick the front. Okay, basically from here to here, you kick the front area, and your ankle need to turn like a tilt like this way. So you need to kick your foot from top going down. That's how you slapping your hands. Like when your foot you go down, bang. So I demonstrate it. So you're gonna kick like this. So your foot is gonna go up. As you're going down, bang, you slap your palm. Then after you kick, your palm back to normal, back to your first position. And then your right is exactly the same. Okay? So I'll show you one more time. I kick to the left. Okay? Up. Okay, now I kick it right. And you stop, exactly the same. So you see, you kick your hands as you're kicking, as your foot go in, so your hands reach your foot. Now, to avoid the balance, lose your balance, you need to kick high. And also to avoid sometimes you can't reach your foot because you're kicking too low sometimes, like this. Yeah, you see, I reach a little bit, because number 1, you kick it too low. Number 2, you're not kicking inwards enough. You're not using your hip enough. That is why earlier I mentioned to you guys you need to use the hip. That is why we're using it in here. Okay? So to quickly brush through again, so make sure your legs outwards. Once you kick up, your toe like this, tilt, front foot, hit on your palm like this, then your palm back to normal. So that's how you do the kick. Your foot position, legs position, and your body position, exactly same kick without hands. Okay? So I hope you guys got this idea. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna demonstrate it from the side way, kick with hands, then we can practice it together. Okay? So one more time from inwards. Okay? So with hands. Okay, 1, Okay, 2, and then you stop. Okay, so that's a kick with hands. How about if we do it together right now? Okay, so let's do exactly the same. We're gonna kick 4 times in front and 4 times to the side. Okay, so I hope you guys are ready, yeah? Just make sure to follow along. Okay, ready position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay, now inward. Take 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. So that's your inside kick. So when you are, okay, I'm gonna quickly talking about a common mistake as well, because we didn't mention that earlier already. So it's just another one I forgot to mention. When you kick inside, your hands don't drop too low. Yeah? So sometimes with your arm dropping like, yeah, way too low. So if you drop a little bit like that, especially for beginner, that's okay. But eventually, you need to just turn your hands. Don't drop at all. Just turn your hands, then coming back. Just literally like, bang, real quick, then that's all. So yeah, if you drop too low, and again, so you more likely going to lose your balance as well. Okay, so keep your legs straight, keep your arms straight, just turn your wrist, and your hand reach your toe. That's how you kick with hand. Okay, so just refresh the name again. So the inside kick in Chinese we called Li He Tui. That's without hands. Now if you kick with hands, called Li He Tui Pai Jiao. Okay, so that's the foundation you guys should remember, and also you should practice as well. So that's it for today's tutorial, and I hope after today you guys know how to exactly do this movement. Okay, so let me know if you are practicing at home. Okay, and then let me know if you got any questions or problems or anything you don't understand, or involve any techniques, you know, stuff like that. Then just make sure leave a comment, then we can go from there. Okay, so that's it for today, and your homework as the same as always. So practice at least 100 times a week. Okay, then if you want me to check, send a short video of your practice, then I can comment your movements. Okay, happy training. I will see you guys in next tutorial. Thank you.